Hi students, welcome back to my channel Evolve Solving Physics. So we have discussed about average speed. Average speed means total distance by total time. There are some important application based on average speed. This is the first application, very important, based on average speed. What they have given means a body traveling between two positions travels first half of the distance with speed v1 and second half of the distance with speed v2. The average speed of the total motion is what they have given means they have given two speeds v1 and v2. v1 is the speed for first half distance and v2 is the speed for second half distance. Now using these we are going to find the average speed of total motion. So let us consider two positions, that is A and B. He said that the two positions is divided into two parts, that is first half of the distance and second half of distance. So the total distance of two positions is x. I am considering the total two positions distance is x. They said that first half of the distance with speed v1. The first half of the distance means 1 by 2. First half means 1 by 2, but we are considering the total distance as x, so x by 2, and second half of distance is x by 2. If you add these two distance, you will get the total distance x, that is x by 2 plus x by 2, we will get x. So for first half of the distance, that is x by 2 with speed v1, and second half of distance, that is x by 2 with speed v2. So here the speeds are changing, so the time also changes, that is for speed v1 the time we are considering as t1, and for speed v2 we are considering the time as t2. Now we are going to find the average speed of the total motion. So one of the important point you have to remember that here what they have given means in form of terms, that is v1 and v2. The terms what they have given, that is v1 and v2, the answer should be also in the form of v1 and v2. For suppose if they have given the terms v1 t1 and v2 t2, the answer should be in the form of v1 t1 and v2 t2. But here they have given the terms, that is v1 and v2, the answer should be in the form of v1 and v2 itself. So average speed is equal to total distance by total time. So we have to get the answer in the form of v1 and v2. So total distance is here is x by the time is t1 and t2 by t1 plus t2. Total distance is x by total time is t1 plus t2. We will get the total time. So x by, so I said that the answer should be in the form of v1 and v2. So I am converting these times t1 and t2 in the form of v1 and v2. So distance, we know that distance is, speed means distance by time. For speed v1 the distance will be, for speed v1 the distance will be x by 2 and time will be t1, x by 2 by t1. So I want this t1, so I am sending it to the left hand side. v1 t1 equals to x by 2. I want t1 now, t1 equals to x by 2. Here v1 is multiplying, as I am sending to right hand side, it will divide to the x by 2 v1. t1 value is x by 2 v1. Similarly for second half distance, x by 2, for time t2 and speed v2. t2 we will get t2 equals to x by 2 v2. So substitute these t1 t2 values here. X by t1 value is x by 2 v1 plus t2 value is x by 2 v2. So from denominator we have x. So we can take common of the value x here. I am taking common x here. X, numerator x and denominator x is cancelled. So we will get 1 by 2 v1 plus 1 by 2 v2. Here 2 is 1 by 2 is also common. I am taking 1 by 2 as common, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 as common into 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. If you multiply these 1 by 2 to 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2, you will get the upper value. So I am taking the reciprocal of 1 by 2. Then we will get 2 by 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. Now I am taking the LCM of these 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. We get the LCM as v1 v2. So for first term 1 by v1 into the LCM term, that is v1 v2 should be multiplied. v1 v1 get cancelled. Then we will get the numerator first term as v2 plus similarly 1 by v2 into v1 v2. v2 v2 will be get cancelled. We will get v1. So then take the reciprocal of these denominator 2 into v1 v2 by v2 plus v1. v2 plus v1 or v1 plus v2 are both are same. So answer will be 2 into v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. So this is the average speed of total motion if a body is traveling first half of the distance with speed v1 and second half of the distance with speed v2. So average speed of total motion is or will be 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. So if you have any doubts, please comment me in comment box. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.